Hi students, in today's class we will discuss some of the numericals which are based on solids, and we also study defects in solids. Defect in solids basically all about there is any imperfection or there is any disarrangement in the structure of a crystal or a solid. So it will lead to change the physical and the chemical property of that solid. So we will discuss start, start with the numericals one by one.
Calculation involving unit cell dimensions.
We can determine the edge length of a unit cell by X-ray diffraction and also calculate the number of per unit cell from the knowledge of the type of lattice. Using these values, we can also calculate the density of the solid. Let A edge length of the unit cell, capital Z the number of atoms per unit cell, small m the mass of an atom. Now, the volume of the cubic unit cell is equal to a cube. Mass of the unit cell is equal to number of atoms per unit cell multiply mass of an atom. Mass of the unit cell capital M is equal to capital Z multiplied by small m. M is the molar mass of the element, then mass of each atom is equal to molar mass capital M divided by Avogadro number. Then the density of the material is equal to density of the unit cell is equal to mass of the unit cell by volume of the unit cell, which is equal to Z multiplied by small m by a cube. Now substitute small m where small m is equal to capital M by Avogadro number. Now the density of the unit cell small d is equal to Z multiplied by capital M divided by Avogadro number a cube. Now A is expressed in centimeter and molar mass expressed in gram per mole and the density expressed in gram per centimeter cube. Now the density of the substance is same as the density of the unit cell. Now let's solve the problem based on solid state. The first question goes in this way. A cubic unit cell is made up of three elements X, Y and Z. Atoms of X are present at the corner, atom of the Y at the cube center and atom of the Z at the center of each face. Now what is the formula of the compound? In solution, if this problem atom of X occupy them. The concentration of X atom is given as 8 into 1 by 8, and that we have cube center which occupied only one atom in unit cell. Therefore, the contribution of Y atom is given as 1 into 1. Along this, we have 6 faces of unit cell. Center of face occupied by Z atom. Therefore, atom per unit cell is given as into half. By solving 1 plus 1 plus 3, that is the ratio of atoms here X ratio, Y ratio, Z is equal to 1 ratio 1 ratio 3. Now the formula of the compound is XYZ3. Now we're going to the next question. Two element A and B crystallizes in a cubic unit shell with atom of A at the corners and atom of B at the centers. If two atoms of A are missing from the corner and two atoms of B from the face centers, what is the formula of the compound? Now, in solution, there are 8 corners in a unit cell. Each corner consists atom of A and atoms are missing. Hence, only 6 corners are filled. Therefore, the contribution of A in unit cell is 6 into 1 by 8 is equal to 3 by 4. Similarly, there are 6 phases in the unit cell. Each phase consists atom of B and 2 phases are missing. B is equal to 4 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 2. Now, A ratio B is equal to 3 by 4 ratio 2. Multiplying with common factor of 4, then A ratio B is equal to 3 ratio 8. Now, the formula of the compound is A3B8. Next question is, sodium crystallizes in a body-centered cubic unit cell. Calculate the approximate number of unit cell present in 9.2 gram of sodium. With the given value, atomic mass of sodium is equal to 23 gram per mole. Now, let's solve this problem. Center unit cell contain 8 atoms at the corner and 1 atom at the center of the body. Therefore, the contribution of the sodium atom corner of the unit cell is 8 into 1 by 8, that is equal to 1. Similarly, the contribution of the other atom which is present at the center of the body 1 to 1, which is equal to 1. The number of atoms in BCC, which is body centered cubic unit shell, is 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. Hence, the number of sodium atom present in 1 mole is equal to Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. And the atomic mass of the sodium is 23. Therefore, the number of unit cell approximately present in 9.2 gram of sodium is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 multiplied by 9.2 divided by 23 multiplied by 2, which give a value that is equal to 1.204 into 10 to the power 23. Now move to the next question. The question states in this way: in calcium fluoride crystal, calcium 2 plus ions are present in face center cubic arrangement. Calculate the number of F negative ions in the unit shell. Calcium 2 plus ion of calcium fluoride occupied 8 corners of the unit shell and 6 faces of the face center cubic arrangement. And F negative ion occupy all the tetrahedral voids due to arrangements. Each Ca2 plus ion is surrounded by 8 F negative ions and each F negative ion is surrounded by 4 Ca2 plus ions. So the contribution of Ca2 plus ion in this unit cell is equal to 8 into 1 by 8 plus 6 into 1 by 2. That is, on solving, gives a value 4. Now for tetrahedral voids, which is equal to 2 into number of particles in FCC. So tetrahedral voids is equal to 2 multiplied by 4, which is equal to 8. Hence the number of F negative ions is 8 and which are present within the body center. Now move to the next question. Question number 5. An ionic compound made up of atom A and B has a face-centered cubic arrangement in which atom A are at the corners and atom B are at the face center. If one of the atom is missing from the corner, what is the simplest formula of the compound? Now let's do the solution. Face centered unit cell, there are 8 corners. These 8 corners are occupied by A atom missing one corner. There, the contribution of atom A is A is equal to 7 into 1 by 8, which is equal to 7 by 8. Similarly, there are 6 face center in this unit cell, which are occupied by atom B, which is equal to B is 6 into 1 by 2 and gives a value is 3. Now, the ratio of A is to B is equal to 7 by 8 is to 3. Now, the final ratio of A and B atom is 7:24. Formula of the compound will be A7B24. Now, the next question. Structure of a mixed oxide is cubic close packed. The cubic unit shell of a mixed oxide is composed of oxide ion. One of the tetrahedral voids are occupied by divalent metal A and the octahedral voids are occupied by a monovalent metal B. Now, what is the formula of the oxide? Now, let's the solution. Monovalent are those which have one vacant position than their original positions, and divalent ions are those there are two vacant positions from their original electronic configurations. Number of octahedral voids is equal to number of particles present in cubic unit cell. Now, number of tetrahedral voids is equal to 2 into octahedral voids. Let's consider number of O negative ion in cubic close packing as n. Then octahedral voids is small n. Similarly, number of tetrahedral is equal to 2 into n. Then that is 2n. One fourth of the tetrahedral voids occupied by divalent atom A. The number of tetrahedral voids occupied by divalent atom A is equal to 1 4 multiplied by 2n, which is equal to n by 2. The octahedral voids are occupied by monovalent ion B. Now the number of octahedral voids is equal to n. Number The ratio of atoms in CCP or cubic closing packing is given by A ratio B ratio O atom की power minus 2, which is equal to n by 2 ratio n ratio n. Now n equal to 1 and A ratio B ratio O ion is equal to 1 by 2 is to 1 is to 1. On multiplying with common factor of 2, now the ratio become A is to B is to O minus 2 is equal to A is to 2 is to 2. Therefore, the formula of the compound is A1B2O2 की power minus 2. Next question is, atom of element B form hexagonal close packing crystal lattice and those of the element A occupy two-thirds of tetrahedral voids. What is the formula of the compound formed by these elements A and B? Now let's the solution. The number of atom in hexagonal close packing is n of atom B. Note the hexagonal close packing is also known as HCP. We know that the number of tetrahedral voids is equal to 2 into number of particles in HCP. So tetrahedral voids is equal to 2 into n, which is equal to 2n. Atom of A occupy two-thirds of the tetrahedral voids. The number of tetrahedral voids is given by A is equal to 2 by 3 multiplied by 2n, which is equal to 4n by 3. Now A ratio B is equal to 4n by 3 is to n, and n is equal to 1. The above ratio become A is to B is equal to 4 by 3 is to 1. On multiplying by common factor, the A is to B ratio become 4 is to 3. Therefore, the formula of the compound is A4B3. Student, now our next topic is imperfection in the solids. We already know if we have a crystalline solid which have short range as well as long range order in the arrangement of their constituent particle. Now, yet crystals are not perfect, then you can say it is an imperfection in solid. And these imperfections you can also call as the defect in the solids. Now let's start with imperfection in the solids. Crystalline solid state is characterized by three-dimensional periodic arrangements of atoms, ions, or molecules in space. Ideally, there should be a perfect order in this arrangement. However, crystals in nature are not perfect. They do not possess perfect orderly arranged manner. This is due to the presence of impurity and the constituent particles, their positions. Any deviation from the perfectly ordered arrangement of atoms or ions or molecules in crystal is called imperfection or defect. Defects can be classified into two types: point defects, line defects. Point defect. Point defect can be defined as the irregularities or deviation from ideal arrangement around a point or an atom in crystal lattice. Line defect. Line defect are defined as irregularities or deviations from ideal arrangement in entire row of lattice point. In this chapter, we will only learn about point defect. The point defect further classified into three types. Number one, stoichiometric defect. Number two, non-stoichiometric defect. Number three, impurity defect. Now let's start with stoichiometric defect. If imperfection in the solids are such that the ratio between the cation and anions remains the same as represented by molecular formula, the defect is called stoichiometric defect. These defects are also called thermodynamic defects or intrinsic defect. Stoichiometric defect further categorized into two: vacancy defect and the interstitial defect. Vacancy defect. In crystalline lattice, some of the lattice sites are vacant. The crystal is said to have vacancy defect. This generally arises due to absorption of heat from the surrounding, which results in the decrease in the density of the solids. Interstitial defect. When some constituent particles, atoms, molecules occupy an interstitial site, the crystal is said to have interstitial defect. Here, these are the interstitial sites and the atom or molecules occupying the interstitial sites. This defect increases the density of the substance. Both vacancy defects and interstitial defects are generally shown by non-ionic solids. Ionic solids do not show these simple vacant defect and interstitial defect. Instead, they show Schottky and Frankel defect. Schottky defect. Schottky defect is similar to vacancy defect. The equal number of positive ions and negative ions missing from their original positions, due to which electrical neutrality maintained. In this defect, mass decreases while volume remains the same. Presence of a large number Schottky defect sites lower the density of the solids. Type of compounds exhibit Schottky defect. Schottky defect is shown by highly ionic compounds which have high coordination number and small difference in the cation and anions. A few examples of ionic compound exhibiting Schottky defects are NaCl, KCl, KBr, AgBr and cesium chloride. Schottky defect maintain the electrical neutrality of the crystal. In sodium chloride, there are about 10 to the power 22 ions in 1 centimeter cube of sodium chloride, and there are approximately 10 to the power 6 Schottky pair per centimeter cube at room temperature. Therefore, in sodium chloride at room temperature, there is 1 Schottky defect per 10 to the power 16 ions. Now, let's start with in defect, small ions, mainly cations, missing from their original sites and take interstitial site positions. Electrical neutrality as well as the stoichiometry of the compound are maintained. This type of dislocation is called Frankel defect, also called as dislocation defect. This defect is a combination of vacancy defect and interstitial defect. It is a vacancy defect and its original sites and interstitial sites at its new location. Since no ions are missing from the crystal as whole, Frankel defect do not affect the density. Frankel defects are common in ionic compounds which have low coordination number and large difference in size between cation and anion. Frankel defects are found in silver halides due to small size of silver ion and its zinc sulfide due to small size of zinc ion. In pure alkali halides, Frankel defects are not observed because of the ions are bigger than the voids. Now let's start with impurity defect. Far we discussed point defect where there is no foreign atoms. Foreign particles can occupy interstitial sites or lattice sites in the crystals. Defects in the ionic solids may be introduced by ionic purity ions if the impurity ions are in different valence state from that of the host ion. Vacancies are created. Let us understand with the help of an example. Consider the crystallization of molten sodium chloride present of small amount of strontium 2 plus ion Sr from SrCl2. During crystallization process, some of the strontium ion are replaced by sodium ions. For every Sr2 plus ion, two Na positive ions are removed. In utility and create a cationic vacancy. Similar type of defect and behavior is observed when cadmium chloride is mixed with silver chloride. Stoichiometric defect. The ratio of combining element in the compound is different from that required by their stoichiometric formula. The defects which disturb the stoichiometry of the compound are called non-stoichiometric compounds. These defects are either due to the presence of excess metal ion or excess non-metal ions. Now, non-stoichiometric defects can be categorized into two types: metal excess defect and metal deficiency defects. Now, let's start with excess defect. The solid with metal excess defect contain metal ion in excess to the stoichiometric ratio. Such defect is caused due to anionic vacancies, excess of extra cations at the interstitial sites. Metal excess defect due to anionic vacancies. In ionic solid may be an ion missing from their lattice site, leaving a hole which is occupied by an electron. To maintain the electrical neutrality, the anionic site occupied by an unpaired electron is called F-center. F stands for Farbeson center, which is a Greek word. It is a color center. F centers are responsible for the color of the compound. The kind of defect is shown by alkali halides such as sodium chloride and potassium chloride. Metal excess defect due to the presence of extra cation at the interstitial sites. Excess defect and cation is occupy the interstitial site which is an extra cation. To maintain the electrical neutrality, a electron is come to the interstitial site. This defect is found in crystals having Frankel defects. Zinc oxide is white and colorless at room temperature. When zinc oxide is heated, it loses electron and turns into yellow in color. No gives Zn2 plus half O2 plus 2 electrons. The Zn2 plus ion occupy the interstitial sites and electron occupy the nearby interstitial sites. Maintain electrical neutrality. Crystals with either of these metal excess defect contain some free electrons, hence such materials are semiconductors. Same type of metal ion which contain high positive charge contain the vacant positions. These metal ion is higher positive charge, it only occupies some of the sides and the other side of the lattice will be vacant. Let's example. A typical example of this type is FeO is which mostly found with a composition of Fe 0.0 It may actually range from 0.930 to Fe 0.960. In crystals of FeO, some Fe2 plus cation are missing and the loss of positive charge is made up by the presence of required number of Fe3 plus ions vacant and the overall charge is balanced.